Hello, everybody. Let me just step out of the reception and we will get right into it. Can everybody hear me? I'm hoping so. All right. It's been a busy day. Literally been sleeping, breathing Hokinu for the last few days, but a little bit more than normal. But bullish things are on the way. So without further ado, well, give me a second. All right, so it's been a bit since we all got to speak. Busy with SmartCon, busy with the Voltino after party. I have been updating the community as I went. I could not live stream. A lot of times it wasn't allowed, but also reception was shoddy. And what was the other reason? Battery. My battery was drained by the time I got there because of having to work fully from my cell phone. Okay, sweet. Can you hear me clearly? All right. So, updates. The Hokkien Music Contest has finished. Very shortly after this call, we'll be posting the voting polls. Now, the voting polls are done uniquely for multiple reasons. One, to avoid people botting them. Two, to bring out more exposure to everybody that is in the contest. And three, to have more focus on individuality and user friendly, so the UI based on it. So it'll be on Twitter, so you guys can see. There was a couple of contestants that were not mixed and mastered, a couple of them that didn't have words. So we have used the ones that follow the parameters of the contest. So that should bring some more exposure to Holkino as well as the contestants. And this marks the beginning of our 24/7 music live stream. I'll be opening it up to everybody that wants to put songs in to have on our live stream, and we can always update as we go. So just bring them to the community and then forward them to me. We'll put your songs in there, whether they be your own songs or a song you like. This is something that's for community engagement and exposure. But I'll update you more on that as we get closer. We have a lot of updates to get through. So the viral promo contest is out. I have multiple entries. Simply just email your thoughts on what is viral, practical, yet affordable to our email. And I'm compiling all of the ones that are being sent to me. And we will be reading them right when the contest ends and putting them up to a vote as well as, we'll put them up to a vote as well. And we'll be reviewing the most practical ones to keep it a bit more concise for everyone to vote for. $250 prize for that, and commissions in the future contests as well. So this is the one step of a multi contest, one of four, and then on the fifth, we're going to have it that you can actually do your own promos as well. So exciting, and we'll update you more on what that fifth viral promo looks like. It can be we'll allocate a budget to the winner from one of these contests to run their promo, basically having you as a role as marketer, something that's more for longevity. So opportunity focused as well, if you catch my drift. But for the more of the updates that have happened, we have a new Valhalla holder. Uh, and we've also revealed new Valhalla art, just art for you guys to use, promotion art. So you can see that that's the purple backgrounds with lightning, Valhalla Hoki. We have multiple calls that called us while we were at SmartCon and the Voltino after party. So we had Vegeta calls call us, Psy calls call us, Sus ETH calls called us, Monopoly called us, Galaxy Cat Plays called us, Toad calls called us, Crypto Wonderful tweeted us, Swift Toshi tweeted us. That was today. So yeah, that's a good amount of calls. A lot of them are, to be quite clear with you guys, a lot of them are smaller communities that I've spoken with, got them bullish on the project. Now they support us. I'm going to keep doing that type of strategy as well. So that's where you're seeing a lot of great projects rolling in. But it is very handy for exposure for when we do things like a shill contest, because you have a lot of shillers in there, of course. So it's making use of what you have. But I mean, hey, it doesn't hurt the bank, and any exposure is good exposure. So as far as networking, I'll tell you guys more about what we've done with networking at SmartCon and the Voltino After Party. Very bullish. Some things can be disclosed at this time, some things cannot. But yeah, other than the calls and tweets, our website has been updated. It was updated again, so a bit more aesthetics have been applied to it. Our web dev is extremely busy in their personal life, so I've been tinkering with the website. But yeah, every time there's something up that I leave there, not the web dev. But yeah, so we have more information about each utility that's on there, and our influencers listed in there as well. And more aesthetics are going to be applied to it as we go, and of course more updates in general. With that being said, page 2 of our comic is up with narration attached to it and uploaded to our website. Feel free to check it out and Easter eggs on the storyline of the comic. Bear in mind with our comic what I've been explaining at SmartCon, which was loved, and the Voltino After Party, we are not selling these comics. Okay, I want it to be clear. What we do is unique, bullish, and outside the box thinking, which each and every utility that we do, as far as it being a normal concept and marketed differently or completely a new concept like our NFTs. These comics will be listed as NFTs, which, yes, in the sense is selling comic, but it will be pieces of the comics. While that also, the utility of it, with more utilities to come, is more profit sharing inside of the Inu Studios, and it will be as a type of launch party for Inu Studios for when the comic is done and when we're announcing our list of clientele that we're rolling out. So that gives everyone a bit more realization of what profit sharing they're investing into, along with the other utilities we're adding to it. We will be a business to business operation, providing comics for other bullish projects, which will lead into a creation company that allows artists to upload their art or be hired for logo design, but specifically for comics going forward. So there'll be options of using our team for your comic, or more affordable options by using some of our users from our creation company website. So that's how those two are interconnected, and they lead into Inu Studios web series. So we'll have our original, and we'll also have our comic creation artists that are able to make comic-based art, or sorry, what is it? Fan-based art on our Inu series in the future for all people that are on our user interface. They're able to benefit from art growth, similar to how Volts Inu does it. Hold on. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Okay, I just had my headphones right there. So hopefully I'm still audible. Where was I? Comic Creation Studio web series. So that's how these three companies are interlinked for them to support each other, but at the same time they support the community. Similar like with Volt Eno, how their YouTubers, their influencers have sprouted from them supporting their project. So we're very much inspired by Voltino and pushing along in similar aspects, but of course keeping it unique. And we're also inspired by Wolverino, which is really like our entire utility. So I don't bring them up enough, but I think it's quite clear. We are Wolverino. So moving forward, so website's been updated. Comic is out. Comic page 2 is out. New YouTube video by Stephen Clark is out. He's a new influencer for us, onboarded. Small following, but legit following, quite organic following that he has. New YouTube video by Real Talks, who's a community member of ours. So really going on that Pablo Crow, El Muso route. Smart things to do. Support us from the beginning. We will reward you as we grow and, interlink and have you guys as the face of Holkino in the future. We had our 48-hour SmartCon Chill contest where we're going to be sending the prize to the winner this evening. Hulk Inu page is up. Already have that said. So as far as the most recent, we were featured on Crypto Radio on Twitter alongside WTF and Oni, who helps run that space as a project owner. And thirdly, Mikoto. So that was nice. We had a nice conversation with them. They all got very bullish on everything that we're doing. I was told to keep it chill, so I was relaxed and not talking like how I am now. I was warned not to chill too hard, but just give us the rundown of your project. We'll be back on there in the future, and we'll be offering one of those contestants a spot on our Hulk Inu AMA standoff, which I will be talking about in the near future section of the VC update. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to run through it quickly, but also be thorough. So yeah, we were featured on Crypto Radio. They Crypto Wonderful tweeted us, and Swiftoshi tweeted us. Swiftoshi is the dev of Oni, and we gave a $100 giveaway, which they handled and have already sent out. So before I talk about SmartCon, which I think I'll just leave at the end, or if anyone has questions, Hokino also won the strongest community in the month of September by CoinTruster. So that goes to show how we're all strong and supportive of this project. Dude, my headphones just turned off. All right, hopefully you guys can still hear me, man. My headphones are tripping out.
Yeah, I can hear you
But
fine, Vice Bro.
hold on. Someone say something?
Yeah, I can hear you fine, mate.
All right, perfect. Okay, yeah, my headphones just yelling at me in my ear. Okay, so we were saying that yeah, we won the strongest community for the month of September. We're going to be winning many more contests, much more present on social media. Of course, we get stronger and stronger and go harder and harder every day, every minute, every week, however you want to phrase it. So yeah, those are some of the updates that have happened internally and externally inside of our space as far as SmartCon. Just to gloss over quickly, we were at every single booth, got to connect with a lot of China. I made a very solid partnership with a promotion company inside of China and Hong Kong. Learned a lot about how China is in still operation with crypto. Yes, crypto is outlawed in China, but Hong Kong has its own rights and laws. And very interesting as far as how their capital gains works. Over in China, there's no tax on capital gains. So we've connected with a few people, OKX, aka OKC on the state side. We've connected with them, with Lee, their co-founder, and he'll be connecting us with Star, the full-on CEO of OKX, and we'll be talking possibilities with them. He really liked our project. He really liked our NFTs. At first, he said, "Wait, I know this concept," and then I explained a bit deeper, and he's like, "Okay, yeah, that is quite bullish." And he likes, from what he said, the charisma of myself, which is necessary for meme coins, and also they love meme coins. Remember, we were in a chain link conference, so as far as the meme coins that I heard about was Voltino and Holkino. But we came to represent. I hung out at their booth a few times, hung out with all of their members. We all bonded, connected. I helped them pitch the project at their booth, brought people, influencers, exchange listings over to them as well, and more. So, we love Voltino, and we were at their after party as well, and talking with their members about, the future potential futures with Voltino. But guys, to be clear, we are quite young in comparison. So as far as collaboration, we're not looking for a handout. We want mutual benefit, and we're exploring some of those options. And I have my own ideas, but it's an entire entity that we would potentially be operating with. So it's one of our longer term goals. I'm not saying it's happened now, but obviously our community and their community, we love each other, and that's good for what we're doing. And obviously we can both stand on our own 2 feet and go stronger and stronger, and then eventually a collaboration becomes more and more clear. On top of that, Hokino was interviewed at SmartCon, and that will be up and listed when they're doing their review videos. From what I've told, that would be 2 or 3 weeks after SmartCon, so you can see more exposure from us there. You see my face. I do believe my name is in there, so you guys can get a full docs of who I am. No harm, no foul. On top of docs, my face is listed now on the website. I've been advised by many not to do that, just because it brings a lot of attention to my face and pressure on me. I said I am completely fine. Love the pressure, love the spotlight. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a diva, I guess. So SmartCon went splendid. Several communications are established. Based on Hong Kong, I will be talking to the group that I connected with. We went out multiple times, are still DMing with each other, and waiting for the appropriate time for Hulk Inu to enter into Hong Kong. The idea is unlike other projects, in person, flying to Hong Kong for a conference, and then talking to, I think it's three different companies, OKX being one of them. But Lee, who I spoke to, is based in San Francisco, not Hong Kong, but they have an office there. Who Lynn told me about. I sent a selfie of us inside the group, but obviously I didn't say her name or anything. But so I'll be able to visit the office there and talk future partnerships. This is a big thing in China. A lot of business is conducted similar to how my home country, Egypt, works. We work on handshakes. They work on guangxi. Guangxi is basically a reputation, business relationship. So it's always great when you can go in person. And I already have some friends that are there and visit a conference together, as well as talk collaborations and partnerships for what they can do and what we can do for them. So it's part of our Embrace the Bear Market campaign that when we're doing bigger alliances, that it isn't just a one-way street of what they can do for us, but it's also how we can return the favor and push things out. And therefore, we get better rates and also a bigger impact from these team ups. Voltino After Party was amazing. They had delicious desserts. I got to meet some of the Voltino OGs, talked about Voltino's past, talked about Voltino's history, um, and briefly talked about Volcano. Of course, I mean, I was there connecting, having a good time, but at the same time, I was also representing Volcano, but not necessarily shilling it so strongly, out of respect. But as far as how it came up is, Volcano is part of the team that's developing the game for Voltino, but Voltino is part of two play-to-earn games, and the third being Meta Brawlino. So that's how I explain how we connect and got to talk up Volt, talk about promotion strategies, the markets, how things are changing, how things are turning, and I got some people interested as well. So yeah, it was nice to talk to everybody. Got to meet some of the faces that we speak to all the time, and went out and connected about how to navigate the market. I would say, and how Voltino is doing it, and how we're admirers of Voltino. We see them as a bigger brother, and we're walking a similar path. But obviously we're young, and obviously the market's ever changing. So we're doing things similar but different. Same thing with Wolverino as well, and spoke about Wolverino in the game and our NFTs. So yeah, it was great being at the after party. Quickly, let me move forward onto in the near future, and if anybody has any questions or wants to talk more about SmartCon and Voltino after party, more than happy. So in the near future, what to expect from Hulk Inu? So we have our Twitter space coming back this Saturday. Obviously, I was at SmartCon, so didn't have the chance for this Saturday, which we all knew. So coming on every Saturday, 8 p.m. EST, we're going to be having Twitter spaces, having it grow, kind of just doing our thing, letting it grow organically. V2 staking, we're getting closer. We had 30 plus NFTs being sold while we were at SmartCon and the Voltino after party. So when round one sells out, that's when V2 staking starts, and it's the start of the race to Valhalla, a concept that many of these exchange listings loved, especially with the aspect of it being what we call an organic market maker, something that does not exist in the space. We're doing that many times, naming new concepts. So speaking of NFTs, we're going to have our next 1K prize announced on our next AMA. So what that means is part of the NFT revenue is allocated to giveaways or prizes for NFT holders. So if you don't have an NFT, grab an NFT. If you have an NFT, one NFT counts as a ticket towards this prize to be given out. And we'll be announcing that and also live streaming, the us spinning a wheel and seeing who won with all of the NFT holders' wallets up. Well, not their wallets, sorry. The NFT number that they hold. And then therefore from OpenSea, we grab their wallet, send it in, pin and post, and with a big congratulations. So that will be round 2 of 5 for round 1. And each round we have a replenishment of giveaways and prizes. So get yourself an NFT if you want to be a part or have a chance to win that. We have new YouTube video coverage is on the way, along with AMAs as well. We talked about the potential of Hokino entering China. I'm going down my list because it was a lot, guys. I didn't have my list ready the last few times. So China. We're going to be talking about that. My buddy is currently flying in the plane. Said we'll DM and get on a call when he lands and talk to his boss and whatnot. So that'll be fun. But if we're flying all the way over there, we want to do another conference as well. Based on China, they have had not much, well, zero tourism due to Corona. Now things are getting a bit loose. So I was told that we would be um, the first, how should I say, foreign face to be seen at a conference. It's a quite tight knit community, if I'm paraphrasing correctly. So we already get some good attention of like, hey, what's up? Welcome to China. And yeah, then also be a new fresh face, and they also love our type of projects that are colorful but innovative and different. So exciting times. So we can go to Hong Kong and get like what is it, four or five promotions, conference, triple partnerships, and then also being able to meet their degens as well, our friends that have like a group IRL group that they meet up and talk crypto with. Uh, so yeah, music contest will be on Twitter. I went over that as well. I always mix these up, go through it, what's happened and what's going to happen. Show contest winner will be announced briefly as well for our 48 hour SmartCon show contest. Our next conference will be announced soon as well. And I can talk more about what we're doing with conferences as we get closer. But just know that there's some contests being discussed now that, conferences are back. They're across the world, offered to go to, I think, four other ones while we were there, as well as hackathons. So we'll be updating you guys about that. The website's full aesthetic is also on the way. Man, I really ran over most of these in between the updates. Oh, our new utility reveal is also on the way. We told you it would be about a week's time. So expect the reveal or for full functionality of our utility coming out this week, which leads to many other aspects as our utilities do. Remember, everything interconnected, everything unique, either of what it is or how we use it, how we approach it, how we send it around. So that's going to become more and more of our forefront of strongest Inu does things differently, or Hoki Inu doing it different. But gotta watch out with Nike, or yeah, whoever says that slogan. AMA standoff is also to be announced. I did really run over all of these. Bubble Buy Bot ads as well. I talked to Brian, who's the CEO of the Bubble Buy Bot. Um, and yeah, we're ready. We're ready for it. But they're doing a bunch of different things. So I hit them up today um, for review, saying like what's going on. Unique solo AMA is coming soon. Publicist is coming soon. Remember, we're waiting for more green in the market, and Ethereum is balancing and dancing at 1,300 currently. So we wanted above 1,400 minimum for Publicist to actually have an impact. And remember, they're signed on for a year, so the year starts at the first article. Major news outlets. Yeah, I think that's just about what we have. I spoke double the time that I usually do, but yes, we had a lot going on, moving a lot. We have a lot of strong support and a lot of new eyes coming towards us. So let's make sure we're staying strong with what we're doing. Do what you do. No pressure on you. We're happy with anything that you guys have been doing. You guys are all great. Any questions? Any thoughts? Any comments? I said a lot. Let me take a breath. This is your opportunity. I'm outdoors. It's a bit windy out here. I still have to do a couple more things.
I have one baseball.
Shoot.
Just just on the side of the Valhalla packs. So is that two packs now, or is that three now that have been sold?
Two.
Is that two? Sorry.
Yeah, two. Two
Yeah, that's
Valhalla
right.
packs are out, meaning two people own 20 NFTs already that are already enjoying the whitelisted lowest buy tax possible. And once V2 staking comes out, they're also getting 50% increased staking rewards, but they also have the option of raising a Hulky as well on the race towards Valhalla. So doubling down, tripling down on Valhalla. A lot of options.
Yeah, nice.
So on that note as well, right? People ask about Hulkino. We go through a lot, but every time I spoke about Hulkino inside these conferences and Voltino, NFTs always got people's attention. Of especially with the higher end exchange listings, asking about the NFTs. Say, wait, how do they work? What? Okay, and they grasped it, they got it, and they like it a lot. So quite exciting. Hold on. Yeah, I'm still in New York, guys. I fly out tomorrow. But yeah, they like the concept of the NFTs in the sense that yes, evolution exists, but the combination of evolution with auto burn, auto mint to our minting dApp and staking dApp, even for high end crypto people, we're impressed by this thing. Wow, that's great. And I was like, wait, I have more. Like, no, we like the NFTs. It's super cool, and that they're gamified as well. Um, Double fold, triple fold. So gamified with Tamagotchi concept, Meta Brawl Inu concept, and then Hulk versus Bear concepts. Name still being worked on for our own play to earn game. So it is exciting, and it's nice that we stand out. I had to revolutionize the idea of meme coins because remember, us and Voltino were really like the main meme coins there, the only ones that I saw myself. So we had to explain that. Um, Wait, let me backpedal. Chainlink Chainlink's big announcement in this conference, outside of we're revolutionizing transaction speeds and randomizing and just basic things we've been hearing about Ethereum in general. Their big announcement was they're bringing out staking, which Sergey, their CEO, was apparently that was a big announcement. But look at us, we had staking out day 5, already talking about V2 staking, and our staking works flawlessly. And there's no locked tokens as well. So that already is quite revolutionary. And that confused a few people. If no locked tokens, then why? It's like, yeah, so people have incentive to hold and get rewards just by holding. And the more that they get rewards, the more comfortable they are holding during the bear market. So I was telling them, listen, yes, meme coin has this whole thing around it, but we're a meme coin, utility focused meme coin. We use the meme of Hulk Inu to showcase strength, ferocity. Hulk never dies. Hulk loves green, hates red. That's really that all it is. But we already have multi utilities out, that surpass our capabilities for our project compared to even Shiba Inu or even Chainlink themselves. Where we're only two months plus of a new project, and we already have multi-utility about 5 out that are all quite revolutionary. But as we progress, we're going into more and more revolutionary concepts inside of crypto, let alone just the IRL world, like the comic world, patenting those ideas, and we're also focusing on multi-streamlined income into the chart, like what we have with our IRL companies. All of these IRL companies and our NFTs are all intrinsic to pumping the chart. And we're doing that in multiple different ways and working on something new, doesn't even have a name for it, that will do that times 10, times 20, times 30, just given time. So in a market where there's zero buys from investors, zero promotions that are available, which is never possible, but we will have streamlined green coming into the chart. So think about how the staking works, where there's that organic market maker of everyone aping in, aka compounding every 8 hours. So that's like a organic market maker towards the chart, benefits the NFT holders, benefits the people that aren't staking, and benefits the chart for its longevity. Same thing will happen with the comic studio, the creation company, Inu web series. So anytime someone watches our Inu web series, it's like pay-per-view, that goes to the chart. The others, everything else goes to shareholders that are getting profit sharing. So let's say 51% of profits goes into chart, 49% goes into allocations for shareholders. So this streamlined concept of that, with our promotions going in, with massive marketing happening, all of this turns into even more of an organic market maker in the sense of just green. It's just bringing in, you're sleeping. Everyone could be sleeping, and there's still green coming into the chart because it's combining IRL concepts right into our chart. Same with patenting our comic studio, our comic design. So anybody that uses this, we get royalties. Anytime those royalties are paid out, they don't come to our wallet; they'll go directly into our contract, into the chart going green. and then burned. So we'll be working on use cases for that as well. Same with the merch line. All of this tied together, all going right into the chart. It's something that hasn't really been done before, but this is the concept of what we're doing that is new inside of crypto, which I'm not able to say until it is done. But it will be coming in. You guys know I hate mystery, but this is something that I have to hold on to because it's quite unique and it was inspired by some of the Voltinu members. Shout out to them. We're going to be pursuing that. That's our next steps, along with everything that I just said to you guys. Pursuing these new concepts of streamlined income into the chart while bringing in more and more exposure to Holkino as the days go by, along with more face-to-face interactions in the real world and establishing more connections internationally. Benefits of this being my 24/7, flying all around. Sorry, I rambled again. Any questions? Any other questions, thoughts, comments, concerns, feedback, whatever it may be, repetition? Feel free. Floor is yours. All right, going once. Now I'll do another spiel before I end off to VC. Going twice for any comments, any repetition, anything you missed out on, anything you want repeated. Going twice. And finally, any worries that you may have, any challenges that we may face, and then you want to hear from me, from the dev, or want me to talk to the team about, going three times. Open communication platform, guys.
No, mate. Well, I just want to say great job at SmartCom, mate. And yeah, keep smashing it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. One thing I can tell you about the conference concept is we want to have more of our swag out, get a booth for some of these ones coming up, keeping it bullish. But also, if I could tell you guys, remember, I was a corporate trainer, so this was my profession before crypto, going to these conferences, working them, but also speaking at them. And man, the itches I had under my skin of watching some of these tech guys as speakers, like no pageantry, and I missed because I was networking at multiple booths. I missed the best one that probably would have settled some of that itch. But it got me really jonesing to get back on stage and become a speaker for Holkino. But we have to hunt down meme coin focused conferences or uh, realize some of these new concepts that we're doing. Um, Especially with NFTs or some of the ones that I told you I had to be mysterious about. So we can go in as the meme coin and show how we're revolutionizing the space and doing things very differently. But soon I'll be able to reveal more about the conferences that we want to attend and what we're going to be doing going forward and get you guys involved. So it'll be a lot more fun. But yeah, there's so many different aspects of what we're exploring by IRL interactions. So the benefits of me being doxxed, um, the push of our revolutionary concepts and being able to market on those. The fact of the matter is, inside the bear market, you can do all of the things that are traditional, but they won't do anything, right? So that's what we were saying about exchange listings, which I said to exchange listings ambassadors of there's just not as much traffic. Obviously the impact has changed, but the prices from these exchange listings have not changed. Which I told you guys what we're doing with YouTubers and Twitter influencers. Is, like listen, bear market prices. But also like we'll promote, we'll work together. We're strongest as a unit, allied forces, right? So yeah, so we're innovating on that, and by attending conferences, hackathons, by going IRL into partnerships or our World Tour AMA. All of these things have us stand out more, but also innovating the space, with these constant updates that we do for our communities, promoting myself being Doc, showing efforts, the comic, the NFT concept. It's all just there's so much room to grow inside of crypto, which was what a lot of these speakers were talking about. But they're talking about innovation from Chainlink. But I mean, I spoke to so many people and say, no offense to Chainlink, but I'm not really seeing so much innovation from them except for more what is the word? Like improvements, I guess, for lack of a better word, improving just the concepts that already exist, like transaction speeds or the randomizers. What I kept hearing about, but and what about revolutionizing staking concepts, NFT concept? We had CryptX there, who was like, the only DGen looking guy. He was wearing orange shirt and slides next to people in ties. And he's making something called JPEGs, NFTs that look like CryptoPunks and Bored Ape Yacht Club. And they look great, but it's also where's the utility to it? So what's nice is we saw that from the interest that we got from high end big names is that is very true. The revolutionary aspect, standing out, doing things different, like our AMA standoff, collaborative, respectful, but also a disruptor inside of the space, trying to not just say here's a picture of Hulk and he's cute. That we're giving it use cases for our members to have financial benefit to it, but at the same time, we wanted to add into this IRL use case where, the Voltino after party, you had to hold Volti Dragon for entrance, which is, inspired by Board Ape Yacht Clubs. That's why they had their success as well, and multiple other NFTs. So we're incorporating a lot of these things that are, standard that you can expect inside the market, but at the same time, putting our own twists and turns and pushing ourselves forward and having ourselves stand out. And, this is step one of many. So what's nice is that yes, we're a meme coin, but as far as standing out in a conference like this, from yeah, we're a meme coin, but we're doing all this crazy stuff. People start to fall in love with it, and that's where I think we can really start to get this disruption. So no more standing idly by and thinking, okay, revolutionary at the same time push. Now we're combining everything into one. So there's a lot of research that the team has to do, a lot of utility to put out, a lot of promotion based on those utilities. I need to get out of New York, man. Don't worry, I got a red eye. Early first thing in the morning flight. So yeah, I'll be talking with my mentor as well about the aspects of conferences as well. So that's basically what we do. We dabble our foot in the water and then we go ahead and jump in and swim. So exciting times, and hopefully everything is quite clear to you guys. I will be posting up the write up. It'll be quite the thick one for the VC update and what to expect in the near future. The song contests the poll is going up today. Show contest is winner is being paid out today as well. And remember, for the NFTs, we're giving away $1,000 for an NFT holder. So if you don't have one, get one. It's NFT equals a ticket. If you're a Hulk Inu holder and you don't have the funds for an NFT, hold it when you get up to your point two profit DCA, reinvest to NFT, do whatever you find is best. But we're moving forward with NFTs. Our concept alone, people love, but just imagine what happens when NFT round one is sold out, concepts fully realized, and everything is flying out for round one, two, three, four, five, and then we move on to more bullish concepts outside of NFTs, along with everything we're doing IRL in person, putting a face to the name. So hopefully all of this was informative. I know I rambled a lot, but I mean at the same time it was a ramble, but all very much real at the same time. So this is what we're doing for the next step: more IRL communications. Trying not to overshare, so I'll leave it at that, and I'll leave it for 10 more seconds in case anybody has questions about me. Doing my motivational speaking thing that I do.
100%, you are hitting it from every angle, which is what's needed. I think the probably the best or one of the good things you've got out of going there is the China link. I think if you can get that down the line, because there's so many investors in China that like you say, a lot of people say it's all banned over there, but they know how to still get their crypto. And
Oh
like you
yeah,
say, they love the concept of of the meme coin. They love the concept of, like you say, the colors, the comic, and the NFTs. I should imagine because yeah, if I could get any more spare money myself, I'm still trying to get myself another at least one NFT on top of what I've already got. So yeah, it all sounds good again. Baseball, keep at it, mate.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I got to learn about, why we keep hearing China, but then it's outlawed. So there's a few sectors that are still crypto capable. So yeah, intriguing times. And I'll be updating you guys as far as we know when we're going to Hong Kong, or when we're going anywhere else. And trying to get some of you guys there too. See who's around, and we'll get some more people to represent Hulk. But yeah, guys, that was a lot of information to take in. I know a lot of us are more visual, so I'll post up the update from the VC very briefly after this, and we'll get voting on the song contest polls and get some more promo on the way. So yeah, and if anybody does have any questions afterwards, remember our community is open. Especially if you can't speak right now, feel free to write them in the community, and our team or myself will get right back to you. But with that being said, guys, until tomorrow, 5 p.m. EST, we'll have another VC update for you guys and talk more deeply on these concepts. We do want your feedback. You always have a voice in Holkino, and we'll incorporate your feedback instantly or explain to you why it is a good idea, but we have to wait on it um, based on the market or what our prospects are going forward. With that, guys, I appreciate you guys for jumping in, hearing me ramble. I'm excited to update you guys on what is to come, and I'll be sure to update you piece by piece as we do incremental growth, but also keeping you fully involved. Thanks again, guys, and I will close out and send the VC updates and also set a timer for tomorrow's VC. That being said, guys, Hulk out.
Okay.
Yeah.